Hyderabad state. Okay, freedom movement in Hyderabad state. Freedom movement in Hyderabad state. See here, I'm mentioning here Hyderabad state. Do you getting anybody doubt? Hyderabad is state, of course it's not now. Hyderabad is capital city of our Telangana, of course. So what is our state name now? Telangana, right? Okay. See, I'll tell you one thing. Before Telangana hasn't even separate, we are with the combined with the Andhra Pradesh. Yes or no? So Andhra Pradesh means Coastandhra, Rayalaseema and our Telangana is combined as one state, that is called as Andhra Pradesh. When before 2014, okay, before, okay, understood. But when we separated, when we became a partition from the Coastandhra and Rayalaseema, Telangana has become a separate state. Okay, here. So in the Telangana, Hyderabad city as a capital city. But previously, before, when the Nizam rulers were emperor means kings, right? So at that time, Hyderabad was treated as a separate state. Hyderabad state is all regional name. Some mixing of some districts from Coastandhra, some districts from Maharashtra, okay, some districts, and total area of our Telangana. It's all mixed into one state. That state name is Hyderabad state. I think now you're clear. Previously, years back, okay, when the Nizams were ruling, okay, understood? When the Nizams were ruling at that time, which is the state name is what? Hyderabad. Okay. So these Hyderabad state freedom movement. Okay. Freedom movement in Hyderabad state that we are going to do. Of course, already we have started. We are continuing. I got doubt whether children maybe have got doubt like this. Okay. So that's why I have cleared. Okay. And see, today we are going to know the topic is. Yes, of course. Yesterday we discussed earlier of nationalism, feudal system of the state, language and religion. Okay, mostly Urdu is dominated, right, at that time. Yep. And even nowadays also Urdu mixing of Telugu language. Some words yet to be are laying on in our society. I told you some of examples also. Yeah. Yesterday we have discussed about last Nizam. Who is last Nizam? Mir Usman Ali Khan. Who is that? Mir Usman Ali Khan. Okay. Yep. And he is only the 7th Nizam king. Okay. Mir Usman Ali Khan only 7th Nizam king. Okay, see here. These Mir Usmani Ali Khan has developed in many variations, especially the infrastructure. Okay, he had more interest on huge buildings, and he have created Singareni collieries. Okay, yeah, yesterday we discussed Nizam sugar factory. See, Nizam sugar factory, which is the biggest factory whole the world wide, In India, the first biggest sugar factory at that time, which Nizam sugar factory. Where it is that Nizam sugar factory? It is in the one Nizamabad beside Bodha. Okay. Of course, now it is not processing. Now there is no work is going on. Right. See. 1941, in the year 1941, the Nizam founded the Hyderabad State Bank, now the State Bank of India. Okay, Nizam founded means started Hyderabad State Bank. When in the year of 1941 they started Hyderabad State Bank. Okay. Who this Mir Usman Ali Khan. Okay. Now these bank only we are calling as SBI. Okay. State Bank of India. Okay. See, as the state central bank. Which is state central bank? Hyderabad State Bank is state central bank. Okay. Which managed the Usmania Sikka, the currency of the state. It was only the state which had its own currency, the Hyderabadi rupee, which was different from the rest of India. At that time, this Mir Usman Ali Khan founded Hyderabad State Bank. This is a center of the bank, okay, center for the state, and they introduced Usmania Sikka. Okay, Usmania Sikka. These are the coins. Understood? Coins. Okay. Now we have the money rupee, right? Rupee we are using, right? At that time in the Hyderabad state, he introduced, okay, who be Usman Ali Khan in Hyderabad. He introduced Usmania Sikka currency. You know what? These a special currency to the Hyderabad state. Actually, whole the nation-wise, the one currency is going on, but at that time, in Hyderabad state, they are having the Usmania Sikka special currency. Understood? Special currency. Important public institutions like the Usmania I told you this about, right? Some of important public institutions like the Usmania General Hospital, Usmania University, High Court. Now whatever is it too in which year? In 1940. Okay, in 1940. At the time they were built these many huge building structures that we are using now as per our government's works. NIMS hospital, that is also up to now. If you go on see, really same. It's does not broken in totally the wall like that, not like that, that much infrastructure and a huge infrastructure, and as well as it is qualitative structure. Yes, we are using every building of which were constructed in 1941. So that's why only the Usmania Hospital, Usmania University on the name behalf of the ruler of Nizam. Okay. See, what are those buildings? Usmania General Hospital, which is in Koti, Usmania University, okay, High Court, Central State Library, Unani Hospital, Jubilee Hall, Town Hall. Now the assembly is going on now. That is Town Hall, which is built in 1941. Even NIMS hospital also. NIMS is nothing but Nizam's institutions, like that it will come total abbreviation. But NIMS hospital, that hospital infrastructure also built at that time. Okay. Hyderabad House in Delhi, even in the Delhi also Hyderabad House. Okay. And the State Museum, Salajang Museum, like that, and the State Museum also. Okay. Building during his time. So in his time, huge infrastructure. Okay, he invented money on huge infrastructure. To protect the historical monuments, the archaeological department was established in 1914. Okay, in the year of 1914, they introduced a separate department. Which department? Archaeological department. Why so then? To protect the old monuments. Okay, to protect the old monuments, they have launched a separate department they maintained, that is called as archaeological department. These relative development have taken place in colonial political situation. Okay, but it also helped the rise of middle class in Hyderabad and initiate new political ideas. Mir Usman Ali Khan was also ambitious and wanted to continue to rule Hyderabad as independent king after the British left India in 1947. These ran counter to the wishes of the people of the state who wanted to become part of the independent India. Let us see how their wishes were fulfilled. See, of course, this Usman Ali Khan have invested more on this infrastructure, and as well as he have a desire, he want to be rule this Hyderabad state as independent state under his control. After when India got independence also, when India got independence, we got an independence on 1947, right? So after we got independence also, but these Usman Ali Khan, Nizam king, want to be rule the Hyderabad state as the independent king. But the people does not wish of that Nizam king as a rule, as independent state. Okay, people does not wish that. People want to be mingled with the all over the India. Okay, so how that is fulfilled? Now we do not have any Hyderabad state separate, right? Yes or no? So of course Usman Ali Khan have interested that do not want to live like an independent India. He want to be ruled the Hyderabad state as is under control of him. But people does not agree for that. Okay, how they achieved that as combining into the Indian independence. Okay, how they achieved, let's we see. In the form of arranging sabhas, meetings. Okay, many struggles they were faced. In that one, Andhra Jana Sangam, library movement. Okay, what is that? Andhra Jana Sangam. Mir Usman Ali Khan founded which bank? Hyderabad State Bank. Okay, so after founded of Hyderabad State Bank, which coins, which currency he is introduced? Usmania Sikka. It's a currency name. Okay, not Usmania biscuits. Don't you think like that? Okay, Usmania Sikka. Now let us see that how the Hyderabad state people, okay, Hyderabad state people does not separated from India. How they have united with the Indian independence. Okay, in the part of knowing of that, we are going to know about Andhra Jana Sangam. Okay, it's nothing but library movement. Okay, library movement. See, okay. See, at that time, of course, Nizam rulers were ruling, and as I told you, Urdu medium schools were there, Urdu medium colleges. Okay, mostly the people also showing interest on. They established more and more schools which is having an Urdu medium, and Telugu medium schools, of course, by forcing of some legends, of course established, but in the colleges they did not give admissions for Telugu medium students. So like this religious, like these languages problems faced by the students many, in that one what in Vivekananda college in Hyderabad. Okay, in Vivekananda college, I'm sorry, Vivekavardhini college. Okay, in the year of 1921, in the year of 1921, in Vivekavardhini college. Okay, one of the person is speaking something. Okay, but when he is speaking, he used Telugu, not Urdu, not English. Okay, at that time Urdu is dominated more than the next English, because the Britishers were British. These Nizam kings were under the control of Britishers, right? So at that time English also were created a dominant role. Then after the Urdu. Okay, so the person used Telugu instead of using of Urdu and English. So he became an insulted. Okay, that person have insulted high and high. By looking of all that, okay, by whoever all Telugu people speaking here, right? Right. So by looking that insulting of a person which he speak which he spoke in Telugu, right? By looking that, these all have gotten a blood, means, we can say the word, uh, it is on Telugu language country, Telugu language state. When we talking in Telugu, if they does not accept, how the people will think? It's like a blood bond, we can say, right? So they too have thought that we have to be stop of when we are speaking Telugu, they did not accept, right? So we should not go for like that. This is in a Telugu state and we have to be speak in Telugu. So some of people have combined, they formed a Sangam, Andhra Jana Sangam, okay, and they have established some of the libraries, they published some of the books, and they reached out to the whole public societies, and at that time they have created more initiatives to the Telugu speakings, and they written some of the books in the Telugu language, okay. So who are those persons, see. On the early 20th century, a large number of books were printed in Telugu. Okay, why? After insulted, people came to realize that the Telugu language is going to be suppressed, but they don't want in that way. Okay, so that's why in the 20th century, large number of books were printed in which language? Telugu language. Andhra region and circulated through the libraries have been set up in Telangana. Many libraries were set up in Telangana towns and villages. Even we have a great library in Nizamabad, right? At that time they initiated each mandals, even in the mandals also they have established a small library. Okay. In 1901, Sri Krishna Devaraya Andhra Bhasha Nilayamu was established where at Hyderabad, by whom Kommaraju Lakshmana Rao and followers Nayana Venkata Ranga Rao and Ravichettu Ranga Rao. Okay, see, a big library in Hyderabad state which is having of all Telugu language books. That which library? Sri Krishna Devaraya Andhra Bhasha Nilayam. Yet to be it is continuing that library, yet to be it is continuing now. Okay, in which year they have established Sri Krishna Devaraya Andhra Bhasha Nilayam? In 1901. Okay, then who were established? Kommaraju Lakshmana Rao, Nayani Venkata Ranga Rao and Ravichettu Ranga Rao. Okay, yep. See, however, Telugu remained discriminated in the Hyderabad state. In 1921, in a meeting, I told you, right, Vivekavardhini College in Hyderabad, a person was insulted for bringing up a resolution in Telugu rather than English or Urdu. Yes, I told you, right. Telugu speaking people felt greatly offended by this incident and were motivated to fight for rightful place of Telugu. Okay, they fought for what? Rightful place of Telugu. Okay, yeah. Here in 1924, in the year of 1924, okay, Madapati Hammantarao and others formed Andhra Jana Sangam. Okay, in the year of 1944, Madapati Hammantarao and some of other followers started Andhra Jana Sangam. Okay, and to establish, why they started this Sangam? What is the purpose of this starting of this Sangam? To establish libraries. Okay, to establish libraries and reading rooms and encouraged to students and scholars. Okay, and they collected and circulated Telugu manuscripts and promote Telugu literature. They published small booklets, okay, and held meetings in the villages, set up libraries. Some of these booklets spoke of the problems faced by small traders, peasants and laborers and poor people. Okay, they also set up over 4,000 schools. Andhra Jana Sangamu, okay, set up 4,000 schools. But what had happened, it was not run out. Many of which had to be closed down due to the opposition of the government. Nevertheless, the movement grew in momentum as more and more people, women, students, singers, etc. participated in it. You know, in the year 1924, Madapati Hanumantarao and other followers started Andhra Jana Sangam. Understand? They started Andhra Jana Sangam. Why? Because by this Sangam they want to be established more and more libraries. Okay, and after establishing more and more libraries also, they want to be give the about this. They want to be explore the Telugu language. Okay, Telugu language. Right, because we are insulted, right? Because Telugu language spoken fellows were insulted. So that's why they established libraries, and they want to be create more publishing about the Telugu books, and they printed many books, and they only written some of the small books about the information about what are the problems faced by the peasants, okay, poor people, okay, and whatever the achievements have done by other resolutions, okay. So like this they have written many books, and they set it down in the setups in the libraries, and they arranged some meetings in the villages about the setting of the libraries and importance of the libraries and importance of Telugu speaking out to the public, okay. So like this they arranged some meetings in the villages, they established small libraries in the villages, okay. They encouraged the others to be writing books on exams, okay. They encouraged students to read the library books. They encouraged scholars to invest something, research something, and write in the books. Like that, they encouraged scholars also, okay. And so through this, everybody are motivated by this. Even women, men, and workers, okay, motivated that many of people have joined in the Andhra Jana Sangam, okay, and singers, women, men, workers, everybody became joined in that, okay.